The deal, guys. It's going on. Been a long minute. I've been on. I think like a couple weeks now, but jumping on, see what's up about with the squad. And plus, I'm gonna start doing what you gonna call it. Do this for my potential thing about doing a podcast. Honestly speaking, wise. But the thing, I believe with podcast, you can't what you gonna call it. You can't have music in the background, I believe. Hey, Dang, how's it going? How's everything? How's your night? How's weekend coming along? Hey, Steph, how you doing? How's your day going? Or night going? I don't know where you're from, but how's your night going? But usually I play music when I go on my lives, but the thing I'm not gonna play in the background no more because I believe the way it works with, if I remember correctly, with podcasts, you can't have audio play in the background because if you do, it's copyright issues, etc. So the idea is to do, because me personally, when I do my TikTok lives, I'll put on my YouTube channel. So when we vibe, etc., I just post it up. A lot of my followers, they miss my IG, Facebook, Twitter, etc., YouTube for sure. When they miss my lives, I just tell them, yo, just go on my YouTube channel. I vibe it up best as. And me personally, talk about life, relationships, and why we suffer, Amsterdam Arts War, and computer talk. So computer question issues, I got you every which way. Life, relationship, why we suffer, I got you 1,000 because I'm leaving the matrix, and that's I call everybody out. That's have it on me. And but this narcissist, all you have in this world, good people and bad people. And even if you're a good person, you still have narc traits, bad traits in you, etc. But the idea is to work on yourself and eventually evolve, But that's on you if you choose to. Like everyone says, life is hard. Nah, I keep it 1,000. Stab everyone in the heart. Like life's pathetically easy with the cherry on top. We made it hard not knowing. Because we allowed narcs and energy vampires in our surroundings, our environment, our lives. And it's your choice to have anybody around you, but that is your choice most definitely. And people don't understand that. Some people get offended when I say that. Like, I tell people, either on this platform or any platforms, like, it's your choice. And, this is my life, but like, it's your life. But that's my friends, that's my family. Like, okay, that's friends and family most definitely. But if they're mistreating you, using you, talking about you, why do you worry about having them in your life? That's your mom, that's your dad, that's your kid, that's your boy, that's your cousin, that's your coworker. Okay, but if you want to make your life stressful and allow them in your life, that's your choice, most definitely. But like I would just, like my people I talk to all the time, I tell them all the time. But that's my, that's my cousin. Blood family, most definitely, that's awesome. But if you're talking about you all over, Facebook, etc., why don't you just block him, etc.? Remove him out of your life. Push him away. Like type of push on our energy vampires away 1,000. But once again, that is your choice. But if you want to do by traditional ways, well, I can't push him away because that's my family. That's my people. That most definitely your choice, but then keep stressing about him. And that's your, but and people, if I push everybody away, I won't have nobody. Potentially, but here's the best thing, it's 2020. I would say 2020, but 2021. My peoples, I thought my Amsterdam Narc life relation, I got my ink, etc., all my ink. I'm considered crazy, Because why? This is the answer to life relationship I would suffer for all Amsterdam Narcs in this world. I keep it 1,000. I just tell how it is. And I try to simplify life every which way, so you can understand and comprehend. So the idea in life is communication. That's what we were raised up without traditional bullshit. All traditional ways are broken. Communication is part of it. The other critical part is what? Comprehension. You can communicate to the whole world all you want. I mean, on my side, I do my TikToks, I go live, etc. My side, I'm behind the screen. I'm doing communication comprehension. Your side, you're getting communication. You're talking and vibing, right? If you decide to comment or not, or just listen, you're communicating. You can comprehend anything I say today, tomorrow, 20 years from now. And when it finally clicks in, oh damn, that's what he was talking about. That's what he was saying. Comprehension finally kicked in. See, and that's on your part. I don't beat up nobody with the Bible. A lot of people they beat up people with the Bible. Like, nah, everybody has their opinions, and time was definitely. And that's why it's called talking and vibing. Be open-minded. If you're open-minded, we vibing. If you're narrow-minded, I will get you your feelings 1,000. You do not want. You're not gonna hear what I want to tell you. And with that said, that is your choice. That's I tell people. I know my coworkers. I love talking. Do you like One Direction? The group? They're cool. I'm any music that's vibing. I'm cool with it, etc. For the most part. But hey, what's on, yo? I love how you doing. Welcome to the live. Everybody out here, welcome to the live. But like I was saying, so that's why I'm not playing music in the background because I'm trying to the idea is to go on, make a podcast, because I love talking and vibing. Like, if I got paid to talk, I promise you this, I'll be a zillionaire, because I'm a socialist. I love talking. Like, for example, at my job, right? Like, I believe in this, any job in the world, even if you dislike it, it's whatever job to you, right? It's a paycheck. But at least you make your job or your environment fun on your part. I mean, I bullshit my coworkers, right? I chop it up, just chop it with everybody. So all the new people that jump, all the new cast, green people, they be like, "Yo, you the manager?" Like, nah. Oh, thanks for sharing the live. Sorry, that's new. But anyways, I'll be like, "Nah, I'm not the manager. I'm just like you, an employee." But everybody. Nah, well, I talk to everybody. I vibe. I'm a socialist. I bullshit with everybody, And they'd be like, "Man, you go with that?" Nah, I'm just talking and vibing. That's it. Like, you can. But where I'm from, a lot of introverts more than extroverts. So, but it's fun, and that's why I say what I say. That's why I love talking to the young generation wise, because I tell them, anything I talk to about, anything I say, like my coworkers, because they're different generations, etc., different nationalities. I'm like, hey, we're talking and vibing. Anything I'm saying, you don't gotta believe anything I'm saying at all. That is your choice. Oh, hey, Mindy. Oh, hey, mine. How you doing? How's it going? Welcome to the live. How's your weekend? How's everything with you? But I'm just talking about with them. So at the time on my side, I'm doing communication comprehension. Your side, you're doing communication. You can comprehend whatever I say. And that's why they'll be like, "Yo, what's up with all this ink?" I go, "It's the answer life relationship I've suffered. Emerson marks, And on top of that, I do computer talk, etc. So that's why I talk about everything. But I just try to simplify life best as possible for anybody. I mean, I love to talk to the whole world, every which way. Because what we're doing is just talking and vibing, nothing more, nothing less. So that's but once again, no one gotta talk to me. And that's why I say all the time, but the whole world's broken. And people like to hear that, but it's the honest truth. If you're not broken, why are you going through your feelings? If you're not broken, why are people doing you dirty? Why do you allow people to do you dirty? And it's, oh, what's up, Erica? What's up, Mom? How you doing right now? Welcome to the live. How's the weekend? How was your weekend overall? But, and that's why, people get triggered. Like, I'm not broken. I'm like, well, if you're not broken, hey, buddy, good. Mommy, how you doing? Good. Welcome to the live. If you're not broken, then why are you body hopping? Once again, to each their own, definitely that's your choice. And that's why on TikTok, people like to use biology, anatomy, like you can use biology, humans, their man, their needs, etc. Let's say that most definitely, but I'm keeping it 1,000. Like, no, it's a premeditated choice. You see someone you like, go hit them up, most definitely. But I tell everybody, especially males, like, yo, if the idea is not to be in a relationship, then why are you pursuing anything with them? Just keep it 1,000. I promise you this. If you keep it 1,000 with them every which way, they'll, for the most part nowadays, for your generation, young generation, they'll vibe with it. So, oh, what up, Lily? How you doing, Marina? How you doing, Queen? Welcome to the live. How's your weekend? But like I tell them, just keep it 1,000. If you're a test, to mess around with them, just tell them up front, like, yo, like, I dig you said, but I'm not pursuing a relationship. But if you want to do benefits, whatever, do ish, whatever, then let's do this, And if the vibe with you now, they be, oh no, I'm looking for a relationship. There you go. Because that's what I told them. That's why amps wise, narcs, they're a beast at what they do, etc. But amps wise, her people. It's been good. Love your talk. Oh, gracias. No, thank you. No, I love talking about this. I haven't been on for like a week or 2 weeks, so I was like, yeah, let me jump on for a little while, see what's up. And like I was saying earlier, why it's me personally, the idea is to take my TikTok lives, and I usually upload them to my YouTube channel, but the idea is to do a podcast. But with podcasts, I believe they don't allow YouTube. They don't mind the audio. You can play music, etc. That's cool because they'll censor it. If there's copyright issues, they'll fix it, whatever. But on Spotify, they don't allow I believe music in the background because they don't want copyright issues. So the idea is because I'm a geek, I'm a computer techie. Once again, if you have computer issues, I got you every which way. But the idea is to upload a TikTok live. It allows me to on the servers and smoothly to my YouTube channel. At the same time, use software to convert the MP4 file, which is the video file, to an MP3 file, which is the audio file. Sorry, techie talk, geek talk. And then when I convert it and then make a podcast, and then when I do my TikTok lives, I'll upload them on my podcast and so on and so on. So then I'm basically everywhere. So let me catch up with everybody. hurt people. Oh, mama, you saw 1,000. This is why we need to show love, and all you do or don't show at all. Oh, for sure, 1,000 every which way. Very, 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 very well said. And that's why, with that said, like, that's why, like, me, like, you know, I tell you, you know, before I started a book a long time ago. Like, I was gonna do a book about my life, you know, my perspective of my situation, etc. in life, and etc. ideas, right? And this is like a long time ago. I started writing that thing, like, or typing away, like, I don't know, 2013. This is a long time ago, right? And then after I went to my, you know, healing process, awakening process, woke process, Neo the Matrix, call everybody out. That's why I have all this ink on me, and, you know, I'm freaking, you know, telling a story, etc. Yes, you should write a book. Also, here's the kicker. I was going to, right? I said was. These creds, do it. Oh, thank you. Well, check out. I was gonna do it, right? Honestly speaking, but I'm just like, if I wrote a book, it'd be only like, because I simplify life best as, maybe it might be on like 20 pages. So I'm just like, you know what? Instead of writing a book, this is my book. It's a digital book. You know, I'll do a digital audio, MP3, a digital video, MP4. You know. So with that said, you know, from there wise, I just keep doing my TikTok. I will keep saying what I'm saying to my last dying breath. I just hold you, like, tell people, I don't beat up nobody with the Bible. You don't have to vibe with me. You call me crazy, I don't care. It hurt my feelings. That's your, you know, that's your idea. But with that said, me personally, since I'm an open-minded person, 1,000. Anyone call me stupid, you're retarded, I'd be like, cool. That's your personal opinion, most definitely. But can you please elaborate to me why I'm stupid, why I'm dumb? I need to know what. And then, because I'm trying to hold a conversation with you, just, you know, expand your mind. Like, I actually need to know. Like, you're stupid. Okay, I comprehend. You're retarded. You can use every word in the book, but I need to comprehend why I am whatever, stupid, ignorant, whatever. On your side, if you can't do open my conversation, and then that means your brain wise is limited to what you cannot have a conversation. So it's either to talk shit about people than to verbalize this, open, you know, talk about it. Why I'm stupid. I need to know why. If you can't talk about it, then keep saying your negativity. That's your issue, and that's why. That's your personal problem, not mine. I have love for the whole world. Choose to understand me. I typically drop like 22, sometimes that 22, 25, or 27 comments. My personal notes from like my attendants that help me, my light workers, and my personal notes together, and I just drop it on them. So that's why, like, you know, when on their side, if I drop it on your TikTok, it looks like I'm spamming you, because you're gonna have like all these messages, you know, all these comments back to back to back to back. Because me, it's just, I'm a geek. Everything's in my notes and my clipboard on my phone. I just copy and paste. I do it in a certain order, have it all set up, and I will do a screen recording. So I top it. Look at, I'm woken the Matrix, all the great jazz. I will say the same shit to my last dying breath, every which way, you know. And with that said, I'm just, you know, once again, I'm just trying to heal you, guide you, support you, uplift you. For one, you show mad love to you, but I can't fix you. Nobody in the world can fix you but you. Oh, with that said, Lily, hey, I'm gonna do a video response to your comment. You know, I'll tag you in it, and then this my other friend from Facebook. I'm really bad with names. I talk to a lot of people in this world on social media wise, so I will tag you and her in it. The whole thing with God, that, you know, God can't fix us, God's by our side. And people that are religious, they get really offended by that, because I tell people, yo, I'm the whole world's trigger. I'm sure not. That's all you have, you know. So with that said, I will do response definitely. I love talking about it, because, you know, I tell religious folk, like, let's talk about it. Okay, if God can fix you, quote unquote, right? Like they say in the Bible, then all of us should have a good life. We should be blessed. We should not go through any pain. We should, in the next relationship, we should get fixed, and this should be our last relationship, and we should be blessed every which way to our last dying breath, quote unquote. And do we have that? No. We get abused, misused every which way. Why? And so narcs 1,000, they're beasts of what they do when they're broken. Because why? That's the devil's disciples every which way. To do shall stamps, well, they're God's disciples, but we have narcissist traits also. We can do the exact same thing narcissists can. And that's why on TikTok, like I used to in the beginning, talk about narc talk a lot. You know, the narcissist, etc. I don't drop it as often, because why? I don't need to. What up, prima? Yo, que dice? So with that said, you know, I don't have to. That's what you already have the narc talk community wise. But with that said, my belief now is to get you out of your feelings. To comprehend your feelings. Not to sit in your feelings. The narcissist story, they cheat. And yeah, they do that. And they're beasts at what they do. But let's focus your energy on you. Understand, comprehend why this happened. But if you want to sit on the narc talk, sit on the most definitely. Let's call it the narc talk community. They're educating every which way, most definitely. But that day, once again, do not sit on the narc talk too much, because you can learn about narcissists one day on TikTok. Best platform in the world. That's the only reason why I'm on TikTok. Facebook, IG, Twitter, It's not happening. That is the fake life. That's whatever, etc. Like Sheila said on here, a long time ago. I haven't seen him for a minute now, but one of my first, my girl, etc. One of the first squad that was on here, on my supporters, the fans, etc. Like, yo, Facebook for old people and drama. I was like, yo, ain't that the damn truth? And me personally, on my IG, Facebook, and Twitter, and YouTube, said I don't do posts. I do TikTok uploads, and that's I was like, yo, the DM me like, it's TikTok. I go, it's TikTok life. That's what I need to add it to my phone. Cause why? I go, yo, this you want me to reroll out people? Go on TikTok, go on live. The other thing with dating apps and bullshit. Oh, dating apps are corny as hell, man. Like, it's so remember, the whole world is broken every which way. First and foremost, but second of all, dating apps are garbage. Cause why? Everyone's lusting the bullshit, etc. You try when I was going on there, because I haven't gone on dating apps shit for like, when I was with my ex for like 7 years, right? So with that said, when I jumped on there, like, I was just talking and vibing, and a lot of females, they do not want to have my conversation. They be like, oh, you talk a lot. I'm like, it's called a conversation. You know what a conversation? I go, you know what? I tried maybe for about a month, different. I like, this is garbage. Fuck the whole, and I'll be like, yo, the whole world's broken. What the fuck? It's just a conversation. And I cannot be with a person that's narrow-minded. Like, we're talking vibe, but I'm not gonna force it upon you. But like, top you, if you're gonna be by my side, you gotta be my best. You gotta be my friend, best friend, lover, porn star, and my therapist. That's my girl. Because why? We talked every which way. We didn't do traditional bullshit. We're like, like on my side, she can tell you. And that's what do you like? We're just talking and vibing. The past, it was a relationship on my TikTok, etc. Before her, etc. So I already talked about my past. And I'm just telling the story, and that's it. I'm not a survivor. I'm not a victim. I'm not a warrior. I'm just telling a story. For both sides, Amps and Narcs, I used to have bitterness, a little bit hatred toward Narcs. Why I'm like, dude, they're like, if they're broken every which way, why should I show them love? Why should I do anything for them? Like, they're here to destroy us. They're beasts at what to do. But now that I understand how a Narc 1000, if you're a Narc 1000, Naruto, but it sucks to be you. It would suck to be in this world knowing to your last dying breath you can't really be fixed. Can't love. That shit sucks, man. Traditional last stamps, we're broken, but guess what? We can eventually become woke. We can go through the awakening and go through the phases with the right people by your side. And your support team, 1000. Then you're very, very blessed. Now you talking to vibing. Get your life back. That is to get your life back. Like me, I'm 1000. I'm authentic every which way. When I'm laughing, it's all of me. I'm not laughing behind the mask of smiles anymore. I rock that shit for 39 years of my life. Don't miss that. I'm not being rude to anybody going through feelings. It's day by day and baby steps, but that's why you gotta have a support team. That's why I love TikTok. But my people is on my phone. Like, I have a little bit here looking where I'm from, but once I consider in Little Mexico, I'm considered crazy because I talk about the culture and break it down which way. That's why I have it on me, all the good stuff. And I tell you, I'll be crazy, but guess what? I won't stop what I'm saying to my last dying breath because I need you. I don't want you to be on my level. Be 1000, be woke. Get your life back. Now you understand why the world functions the way it functions, why people are the way they are, etc. Now you love Mother Nature 1000. You're blessed every which way, and every day you wake above ground, it's a blessing. You good. You deal with the present today. The past has been written. Taking notes, learn from it, comprehend, and share it to the world. Share your wisdom. The future, aka tomorrow, hasn't happened. So why worry about tomorrow? You might not wake up tomorrow. Just enjoy today, the present, and that's it. Sorry, let me catch up. I'll be talking. Let me catch up, everybody. Yeah, what I have to say through your experience, and this would help many. Oh, thank you. No, this is why I love social media. That's what I'm telling you. I thought about writing a book. This is my book. It's a digital book, and eventually when I do my podcast, it'll be audiobooks. And from there, just talking about it. I tell everybody, any stuff you want to talk about? I'm not a virgin. Let's talk about it. I've done a lot. Why? A lot of people have done a lot in life because as amps, hopefully, etc. Because you're broken. You're trying to fill a void you couldn't get from your ex. So your body hopping, etc. You jump in relationship because of codependency. Because you're not used to being alone. Nothing's wrong with being alone. The loneliness will beat you up, No worries, all good. Good. God can, but He won't, because the free will decision shows where your heart is. Oh, most definitely. Exactly, Marty. God's bias. Like He makes this happen. He's always like that. People, God, if you believe in whatever higher power you believe in, He's always been by our side. Like in the cartoons. You have your person, the little devil, the little angel. That's the devil and God. They're talking. They're always in your ear talking to you. When you're doing negative, bad shit, that's the devil winning. When you're doing positive shit, yeah, that's God talking to you, and you're winning. And that's why amps will find ourselves every which way. That's why majority, 90% of decisions are doing what? It's premeditated every which way, and that's why I have it on me. That's why all this is, you know, dance to life, etc. Day and after corny, hell yeah, they're garbage, man. That's why I knock on them every which way. It's all built off lust, the fake Romeo and Juliet love story every which way. You can potentially meet up with somebody, but as long as you keep it humble. I tell people, if you're gonna meet up with some people, keep it humble. If you want lust, lust is free. Shit here on TikTok. Let's tell you, female. You want to make money on TikTok? Day one, wear a bikini, show cleavage, and don't say shit. And go on live. Don't say nothing. The whole world's lusting, males and females. Enjoy that shit. You know, they make your money. I have nothing against that. But with that said, don't forget about yourself. Do not get consumed by lust. Do not get consumed by the dollar, by social media. Don't forget about yourself. As amp, the more you run from your problems, the more you destroy yourself. Simple as that. Day and after horrified. Oh yeah, no, it's yeah. So many actors on this retarded, and you know, once again, to each their own. You can dress up, filter, do that most definitely. But like me as an individual, as a male individual in this world, like, you know, when I was doing my benefits, I tell the females, like, I don't want to see makeup on you. Like, me as an individual, like, if that makes you feel pretty on your set, that's cool. But me personally, I just want to see the raw real of you. I want to see everything of you, your scars, just, you know, whatever you want to say that's your flaw. I don't care. I'm not gonna use that against you. We're just talking to vibe and being one, and that's it. You know, and that's when I was doing my benefits wife, which I'm gonna call it which is, yes, it's wrong, but the story I did it, etc. Right? I would tell them, yo, just, you know, what we're doing is wrong. Eventually, you know, we're both in the feeling of what we can't get from our exes, right? But we were talking and vibing, and that's why eventually, you know, as an individual, as an amp-wise, every person you lay down with, you destroy yourself. You lose more love for yourself. Every relation you get into, no matter 1 or 1,000. Every relation you get into, you will destroy yourself. Because why? You lose yourself because you lose your self-love. That's what hurts. It took me 39 years of my life to finally love myself 1,000. 40 now, about to be 41. 18 at heart always, but that's why. People told me the same. I talk a lot too. Nothing's wrong with talking. Yo, being a socialist is beautiful. You know, here's the kicker. When you're a socialist, you're talking and vibing. Oh, what's up, Lopez? How you doing? Welcome to Reina. Welcome to the live. Sorry, I'm tired. Still waking up. But anyways, like when you're social and you're talking and vibing, people love your ass. You know what I mean? You leave a presence every which way. Like me, when I go to work, I talk to everyone bullshit with everybody. You know what I mean? I be like, what's up? And we're talking trash, talking and vibing and stuff. And that's the thing with being a socialist, because you're an extrovert. People recognize you, you know. And it's not for clout and none of that stuff. You're just being yourself. I mean, I'm myself authentically 1,000 every which way, you know. I'll talk a lot, primo, but if they don't like it, ni modo, es verdad. Yo, that's their ish. Like, you know, one of my bosses. Oh, 2 seconds. You have to last our conversation. I missed it. Oh yeah, most definitely. Like me, honestly, like, since I got my, you know, before my job, right? I've only been there for about 6 weeks now. Before that, I would just talk with you guys here on social media, right? On the phone with people at Vibe, etc. The Amsterdam, you know, trying to help out guys, etc. Yes, and I'd be talking for hours. But as far as locally, nah, I'm considered crazy. That's what I love, you know, telling my people in my pocket. Now that I'm at work, oh yeah, I work, I be bullshitting all day, just be talking all day, you know, 12 hours, just boom, going at it, cracking jokes with everybody, just talking and vibing, having fun, you know. Like, oh, I love your conversation, primo. Oh, like, well, no, yeah, no, I just telling a story and that's it. AJ, what up, Makise? Welcome to live. How's it going? How was your weekend? I've been single by choice for 6 years. I treasure inner peace before drama. Oh, 1,000. Nothing wrong being alone. Cause what up, Omar? How you doing, man? How's it going? Nothing wrong being alone, because, you know, you get to learn to love yourself again. You know, learn everything about you, likes and dislikes, etc. And take yourself out, enjoy life, man. Shit. I used to get to cheat on, mistreated, nothing. And me personally, when I was going through going through the awakening place to become woke wise, I'm just observing everybody. It's just like, yo, you want everybody watches entertainment on the drama and shit on TV, right? Because it's free entertainment. Yeah, everyone go, you know, cheating, all that bullshit. But look around you in your world where you live at. Fucking free entertainment. You know, people cheating, beefing over, you know, being jealous and shit. And the public keep going at him like that. And I just like the emoji, eating my popcorn, just free entertainment. You know, God and I are best friends. You see this shit? I don't miss none of that. I see, God can't cuss. I can't be like, I don't miss none of that. I'm myself every which way, and that's it. You know? I know I can be a host. It's okay. No, that the whole phase, the quote unquote whole phase, etc. is because why? You're single. When you're single, you're free to the market. Especially nowadays in social media, yo, you you put yourself out there every which way, every which way. So you're up for game. But as individuals, your choice to keep it humble, work on yourself. So if you want to get in a relationship, that's your choice. But remember, you cannot fix yourself with the body by your side. That is your choice. You can try to. I didn't make the rules. I just say don't do that. Only if both parties are agreeing, like, yo, I'm broken, you're broken, we need to heal, etc. But we don't give up on each other. Because if y'all give up on each other, and I know both of you as a couple, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give you shit. What happened? I told you. And that's the shit. Because maybe I'm more healed. We're both broken, but I'm more healed than you are. And I can hold your hand for so long until you're tired of it. Then I forget to believe. Now you're more broken, and it goes to potential rock bottom. You fall to drugs, alcohol, potentially one the heck. Because why? I had a good person by my side, and now they left. Because of me. And it's not because of you, because it shouldn't have happened. But you can still be friends, before that. So I tell you, y'all talking about before my girl. I tell all the females before them. They hit me on my DMs. I might be rude to you. I'm a tag him a geek. I looked at your TikTok, Facebook, etc. Like, yo, you're still broken. You're still going through issues. Like, you're a cool individual. I'm talking bad with you, but I can't have you by my side. Why? Because I'm 1,000. You're like 200-300. You have a long way to go. But I'll hold your hand and guide you. And then be like, oh, but we can be together. I'll be like, say less. I love the word scenario. Scenario. I'm 1,000. You're 200. How long does it take you to be by my side at 1,000? How many years? That's the shit. And let's say we do 2 or 3 years. I cannot get time back. I cannot get love back. I can't get the feelings back. I can move on easily. I would tell you, I'll still talk to you, but I'm leaving. What do you mean? I'm done. I cannot hold your hand no more. It's been 4 years. And I told you this. Now, I'm about to leave. I'll still talk to you, vibe with you. No hard feelings, because I'm 1,000. You're 200. Until 4 years, you're still 200. And see, now you'll do your feelings and emotions, because I'm going to get up and leave. And it shouldn't happen. Now you're hurt a lot more. Now you add a door of pain in your head and your mansion. I live there now. Because why? You're not potentially have bitterness, hatred toward me because I got up and left. But I told you, I forewarned you. We talked about it. I left on quote unquote good terms. No, that was toxicity wise. But I forewarned you. See, why waste our time? Just keep working yourself. That's it. Lopez, hey QO. He's putting me on blast. I'm joking. No, I'm not. I'm saying, no, the whole field, a lot of us have done it. It's a generational cycle. The idea wants to go, and like that. All this shit I'm saying, I don't gotta say anything. I don't gotta be on social media at all. I don't. I just keep doing computers, and that's it. Make my posts once in a while, but I don't gotta say nothing. Hey, Q, Janet, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to live. But I'm just telling a story. Honestly, I'm not a survivor, not a warrior, not a victim. Just telling a story. I've dealt with narcs, I've dealt with them, and I've dealt with I did the whole phase. I did benefits, 7 months plus. I did 100 plus body hopping. Tasted the rainbow every which way. So it was a wrong doing, yes. But that's why I stopped it. I lost control. Because why? Nowadays, come on, I know a female's 1,000. If you know, as a male, if you know a female, a conversation can evolve to a lot more every which way, especially when you do benefits. And then that's why I did what I did. And females, for the most part, y'all promote males. Like, if you do benefits, they promote you. And from there, that's what happened. And I lost control. And me personally, I had to stop. I stopped it, and then from there, I just left Seattle and moved back to the crib, back to Eastern Washington. Came back to I don't care for it here, but hey, I'm cool with it, man. Overall, I love life to the fullest as an individual. Go to work, have a little routine. I'm blessed. So, and then I got my girl and the kiddo. So, co-parenting, best dad, be good. Growth, 1,000. Absolutely right. Gracias. I'm good on all this sport. I made a mistake, and I'm glad I got myself out of it. Oh yeah, no, AJ, you're doing very, very good, man. That's awesome, and that's the cool thing as an individual. You talk, remember, your best friend and your worst enemy is your head, right? So you gotta talk to yourself. If you do your mistakes, the idea is to communicate with yourself and comprehend, and the idea is to learn from the situation. If you give them the same mistake with the same person or the other individuals after them, it's called what? Fuck your excuses. SOS, stuck as stupid. 1.1 equals 3, wrong answers. It's called, stop lying to yourself. It's called a habit. You gotta break that habit. If not, they're not getting relationships. You keep hurt people. Shh, tell them my secret. Q, what's the dead? Sorry, check out everybody. Everyone here is awesome and kind. Oh yeah, for sure. No, here's the kicker. Well, my life, honestly speaking wise, it's typically like, and nothing's wrong when I say that. It's the same people, which is cool. That's why a lot of my followers on TikTok, they'll DM me or they'll comment on my TikTok. They'll be like, yo, you deserve more credibility wise. Like, you should get more exposure. I'm like, I don't care. Not really what I said to you. Thanks for letting me support most definitely. But I just jump on my live. I don't care about followers. Not really what I said, but followers, likes, etc. That's cool. If it grows, it grows. It doesn't. I keep saying what I'm saying to my last dying breath. I'm just telling the story, and that's it. talking about me, show you my experiences, why. And I'll give you scenarios, because the idea is to hold your hand, heal you, guide you, support you, uplift you, forewarn you, show you mad love every which way. So the idea is, now that I forewarned you with scenarios, the idea if you get in a scenario, now you have options. Do I mess around? Not mess around. I mow shit down, etc. Or do I do the whole face or not do the whole face? Do I get another relationship or not a relationship? Do I just fall back and work on myself? Do I keep being codependent on the world? That is all your choice. That's your life. But once again, I'll forewarn you, and that's it. And even if you fall on your face, then you go cheat and do the whole etc. I won't be mean to you. I'll be like, yo, I told you what happened. That shit didn't feel good, right? I know the exact same feeling. And with that said, that's why I have my ink on me. That's the motto to all my amps. Your pain is my pain. I died like you died. That's my motto I created for myself for all the amps when I was making my notes. Because when they be like, yo, how you in my head? Amps, we have very similar stories, man. No matter where you come from in this world. Because you try to do good best as to do your dirty. Right? And the favorite question in the world is why? Why me? Why this? Etc. Yeah, I get it. Q hermano, what's going on? How's it going? How's little man? How's life? I'll go by 1,000. I have all clean clothes and no clothes in my closet. Yeah, most definitely. Sorry, guys, I catch the world. What up, King? What's going on? I had to fix my mistake. The girl was toxic and abusive. I had to run. Almost definitely. Oh, yo, you got to. Like, nothing wrong with running away from the situation because you're getting out of the situation. Fight or flight, right? Most definitely. But the deal, once again, is like, in the beginning, most definitely it's hard. Like, my first, like, me first, like, when Narcissus 1,000, I had nothing against them. That's why, like, my brother, used love first, Kyle from Texas. Like, me, that's what me personally, I love to do dual lives. I love to, like, me personally, individual. I tell people, you're your own therapist on here, on all social media if you do TikToks. Because why? You can study yourself. Like me, I'm straight because the new upgrade with the algorithm. My own TikToks pop up in my FYP. So I see material when I first started, like, last year wise on TikTok. And I can read myself like, oh, that's when I was evolving wise, and I was going through the, awaken stage, and I can see I was still hurt because I was believe my ex was a narcissist, and I was on the narc talk. But then after, I thought about it between her and I, etc. And the co-parenting, I was like, yo, she can't be a narcissist. We vibe too good. Like, we're doing better. We're actually doing better than we were actually with each other. So she has narcissist traits. Like, I have narcissist. That's I tell everybody. I tell her, I'm the verbal abuser. I kill anybody with petty words. If you're weak, I'll demolish you easily. But I will talk to you at the same time. Like, I told you I don't want to do that. I'll forewarn you. My number is 3. I give you 3 warnings. Whatever you want to talk about, and we give you a situation, and that's you. That's not I. And love you too, babe. And from there, I just did communication comprehension. That's why after I had a conversation with her, I was like, yo, you're not a narcissist. Both of our narcissist traits was that because I'm the verbal abuser, you're the physical abuser. Because of reactive abuse, right? I push it to your limits. Because of petty little words. I was stabbing in your heart with your past. You throw my past in my face, and I tell you, yo, I don't die with petty words. I became numb with words many years ago. So that's why I say what I say, and that's it. And that's why I made my categories. I go, no, you're like, the reason why we fell because we're both hurt amps. I was more healed than you was. We're both broken, but I'm more healed than you. And that's why I can stab you in the heart with words. And with that, I say and that's why I made my, categories. A traditional amp, a hurt amp, a lost amp, and then a 2020 amp. Myself, Neo in the Matrix, I'm so happy you didn't. Rooting for 1,000. I'm 3rd month, I'm no contact, and she did try a manipulation tactic recently. Oh yeah, no, you're doing good. AJ 1,000, of course you did. I'm glad you. Oh yeah, well, narcs are beasts. Narcs are always gonna reach out to you. But with that said, curveball. To reach your last step with narcissist traits, they'll do the same. We do the same shit. Because why? We're trying to see if we can still come back in your life. And that's why when you're talking relationship, and you guys are breaking up 1,000,000 times, or I say 1,000 times, toxic relationship, you're still there. Why? Because you're used to it. The codependency. 2 amps together, you can have codependency of both each other. Why? Because you're used to each other. And logically speaking wise, right? So when people break up in a relationship, right? Give it a year or 2, everyone says the same shit. Like they told me, in a year or 2, don't worry, she's going through her shit. You guys need to get back together again. Yeah, especially you guys got kids. Oh yeah, you get back together. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to. Thank you. You will. That's why I told her, everyone's been against us. Like, nah. I'm blessed, thank you. Traditionally speaking, why I understand, comprehend where you're coming from, because that's traditional way, because that does happen quite a bit. But no, and that's not happening. I understand why we failed in this school. Now we're doing corporate the best as. Everything has a reason, and I'm doing my part, and that's it. And they're like, oh, we'll see. You'll see. I was like, go for it. The whole world is betting against us. Bet all day, lose your bet. I broke the traditional cycle. I broke the degenerate cycle my way, with the lesbian, after I slept with her, she was abusive. So, and cold, so I ran from the hills. Say it's not over. Help me with love, and it's not worth it 1,000. Oh yeah, for sure, babe. Oh yeah, every which way, and that's the thing. Oh, thanks for the likes. That's like quite a bit of likes. But what should we call it? 2 seconds. What up, Alan? How's it going? On a good girl, but I'm so scared. So is everyone ready for Christmas? 1,000. No, AJ, take your time. No, don't rush it. Just day by day and baby steps. And that's you're doing good. Read people. You gotta read people. You gotta judge. Anyone tells you, oh, you can't judge people, you have to judge people 1,000. But it's your choice. I'm not being with the Bible. Don't judge nobody. But with that said, what up, Jenna? Welcome back again. if you don't read people and you believe everyone's good and do you dirty, then what? Waste your time, waste your life, waste your energy, waste your feelings for them. Lay down with them. And then remember, as the more bodies you lay down with, the more you destroy yourself. And that's the idea not to keep doing that. If you do, like me, it took me 39 years of my life to say what I'm saying. Every which way. If you're, 20, 30, and you're blessed, hopefully my sis wrap me up, man. Janet, you're wild, yo. I appreciate both of you guys. I really do. I was in such a bad place. Oh, no, this is what amps are here for. We're here, to heal, support, uplift, forewarn, show the love to you. Guide you every which way. And that's the idea too, because sometimes when we're by ourselves, our heads are best friend and worst enemy. Because why? As a Tricia Lost Stamps, you go with your heart feelings before your mind, head, common sense, and that's why they're always clashing. Because why? And that's why you don't go with your intuition, aka your gut feeling. And that's why when we have a support team, which I type, you gotta have a support team 1,000. That's your choice if you want to or not. But that's how you get in life a lot better, because if your head's not correct wise, you're thinking incorrectly, you can potentially do a lot of mistakes. My manager got me $311 Pandora bracelet. Dang. Your manager still loves you? He loves you a lot, man. Is it bothering you, or is he keeping it humble now? I'm asking. Dang. Yeah, for Christmas wise, my girl's coming down this week, which is awesome. And then, working, so it's good. So I buy my kids gifts and just chill. Like, actually enjoy the holiday a lot better. Most definitely got that support group. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's why I love social media wise, because like I tell people, I have my 10 amps, like my light workers, 10 of them. Imagine having 100, 1,000 people to support you every time, and we're going through feelings. That's awesome. But remember, at the end of the day, you gotta deal with yourself. So don't be codependent on everybody. Just if they're there for you, if not, then don't die. Just work on yourself. I'm using him since. Where'd it go? I'm using him since he on me. Hey, whatever floats your boat was definitely on that note. We're putting your tree up, Bobby. Oh yeah, no, we will. Most definitely we will. For sure. That's on that note. But yeah, so it's with holidays now that I'm blessed in life, etc. I enjoy them a lot better because now I'm more authentic about the situation. Hey, our big girl, how's it going? Welcome to life. How's your weekend? How's life? I'm just so grateful that I can be with my nana. She's getting up there. That's awesome. Hey, and take care of her and observe her and make sure she's good, I don't have one, but my sister has one, and she gets charms for every occasion. What's what's going on? Hey, welcome to live. How's life? How's the family? How was the weekend? But yeah, no. Hey, Bridget versus man, how's it going? Welcome to live. But yeah, I tell you, holidays now I enjoy more authentically wise because I'm blessed in life. I love myself to fullest 1,000, and if there was, just chill with the kiddos, my 50 kiddos, and then vibe with everybody else on social media. So. Hey, welcome to life. How's it going? How's life? Ready for the holidays? So this year's about to end and time goes fast. But the idea with time is to cherish it, enjoy it in every which way. Obviously, none of us can stop time, but as long as we enjoy it, we bless. That's the idea, quote unquote. Like me personally, being woke in the Matrix, Neo 2020, yeah, time is irrelevant. I just wake up above ground, do my little routine in life because that's all I can do. That's all we can do in reality. And just enjoy our day best as. If you're going through life, issues, relationship issues, then from there support team. Can you talk about the drawing with the eye behind you? Oh, this one? Yeah, here. You'll see it backwards. So before TikTok, right? Before TikTok, on Facebook wise, I have my Aunt Fam right there, my Aunt Familia. So one of my female friends in there, she's of the Amp. I say Team Amp. She said, Empath Gang, which I'm gonna call it. She's an artist. She do this. So she was already drawing it, and I told how much for that? I'll buy it. So I had her stuff to it. So she has right here. She has like Empath Gang, and then all around here, so basically it says Empath. It says Empower, Reviver, and it says Healer, and then the bottom side, my hashtags, Team Squares, and then her hashtag, Empath Gang. So yeah, and then right here she got on the third eye she has toxicity, negativity wise. So yeah, it's I told her I gotta have her do more of my more stuff I have. So yeah, that's like the cool thing about like social media. Like I've never met her. She came actually to Seattle like a month ago. I told her maybe when I have time and stuff, we can meet up because it's that's the beautiful thing about social media. When you have good people around you, you're talking and vibing. Oh hey Jessica, welcome to Live. How you doing? How was your weekend? How's your health? How's the family? And you're talking and vibing. Like me before TikTok, I was doing this talk on Facebook, but it wasn't happening because why? It's this is considered crazy talk, especially where I'm from. And the deal is that I tell people, you don't fold whatever you believe in. You don't fold. You stay by day baby steps, and that's it. You just adapt to your situation. They're just third eye. My manager got me Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I got myself Alice. That's awesome. Sacred geometry symbols. Oh yeah. As far as the spiritual world, yes. So spiritual world, that's 40, 5D, 60, 70 world in Matrix. I'm 3D world. I understand the higher world, but I'm 3D. I love vibing there with everybody. And with that said, that's why as an amp, as being lightworkers, etc., we hold people's hands as far as them to remind them, hey, when they go through emotions, don't forget what you are. You're the higher power, quote unquote. So don't let these words get to you. Work on yourself. Especially on social media when they go live, and they make the TikToks, you will have trolls every which way. Why? Because that's a job to do, to ruin your day. Because they're better in life. And because me too. Let's keep it going somewhere we can give us one. Right? I saw your new tattoo on eyebrow. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, it says empathist, narcissist. So on my birthday in February wise, I'm doing my sideburns. I'm gonna get love, hate, and then I'm gonna get my collarbone. Like I told my ex when we were going through it, and I finally let it go 1,000. I comprehended why we failed. I'm gonna get my collarbone. I love you for leaving me, and then eventually I'll get my neck done, my mansion. I was talking about the mansion. I'm getting my neck, and then with all my hashtags right here, the other hashtags. So yeah, I know it's wow, it's a lot, but here's the kicker. The reason being I'm doing all this because my canvas, all this, it's the answer to life relationship why we suffered for all M's and narcs. I have nothing against narcissists. I understand them to the fullest. And with that said, when you're a narcissist, you're bitter in your life for a very, very long time. Pretty much, they are their own karma because they won't ever learn to love themselves. That's why they destroy us, the codependent of all amps, because we make them feel good. We uplift them. Even though they destroy us, they beat us down every which way, we still show them love when we shouldn't. You can show them love when you're not with them, yes. When you're with them, that's not love anymore, that's toxic love. I can't make even one tattoo. It's going on. Hey, you can do it in due time if you choose to, It's for the most part, ink therapy wise, it's like a story. Everybody has their own story. We choose to, symbolic, etc. Why do I still miss my ex? And it's been a year. Well, the holidays are coming up. That's a memories most definitely, and that's the codependency ache. If you're trauma bonded, that's a trauma bond, and which is harder to break. But with support team, who uplift you every which way, you can slowly break it. But that's on you, not on I or nobody else. all we do is just give you communication comprehension on our side, and on your side, you're doing communications. You're talking with us. And then when you're ready to comprehend, and then we go 1,000, which is the first hardest, most painful step in the world. That takes a minute, especially with you. You said that was your first, so that's even worse because that's a codependency wise, because that's your first, that's your everything wise, and inexperienced. But the idea is not to keep having a lot of relationships with life. If you keep doing that, you will keep destroying yourself. I promise you will. And as an amp is going to catch up to you eventually. And for a female, for most part, for a female, females are more emotional versus a male. Male, like, that's why males do body hopping. They don't care. I did my shit. I did my whole fit. They say, my friend fits, but I actually cared about every female I lay down with. I talked to them about with them. That same conversation I'm having with you, I had with them. But not about the amp narc talk, but as far as in general in life. We did that fake Roman love story. We went to the streets. Everybody thought we were a couple, but we're not. I just told you, roll with the punches. That's it. We're not together, no. But just don't be there. Oh no, we're not together, and then we're just friends. Like, okay, yeah. Don't make it awkward. Just keep rolling with the punches, But that's why day by day baby steps. That's all you can do, But have a support team and just stay strong, best as. And the idea is not to go back to him, but if you do, like a lot of us have, the idea, quote unquote, is to be a better relationship. But once it's broken and it's toxic, it won't be. You can try. I know a lot of us have tried, and then from there, why? Because the reason why the trust has been broken. When trust is broken, the relationship's over. And you don't believe me? Go back to it. Do the toxicity. Go. Be verbal, argue if shit's flying. Do all that. I don't miss none of that. And not just sit with my popcorn, watch around me. It's free entertainment. He does as he wants. I love him anyway. He is in his heart. I felt for him. I felt for him. Thank you, Marty. Because you made me feel, your man made me feel lonely physically and emotionally. Oh, yeah. I'm getting shit that says narc free. Yo, that's cool. Hey, once again, like, with the narc squads, I have nothing against them. That's how it on me. Empathy narcissist. I'll talk to them. I've talked to about 3-4 of them on here. And I told him, like, yo, you're broke until last day in bed. Why? Because you don't know how to love yourself. What do you mean? That's how you do what you're doing. Why are you body hopping? Why are you destroying people? Why are you hurting them? That's wrong, right? And you try and figure out why, because that's you. But you can keep working on yourself. I go, my personal opinion, I tell him, yo, you shouldn't be in relationships. Do benefits. Is it wrong? Yes, but that you just lust. You don't know how to make love. You just lust, and that's it. Smash a bunny in the beginning, or when you feel like you're a victim, etc. It's gonna leave you, etc. Right? You don't want to leave you, so boom, smash them like you did in the beginning. And you're an emotional DTF. You do it only on your time. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I don't. But my first day, that shit sucks. Hell no, don't miss none of that. 1,000 cats. Oh yeah, no, I live in the country, man. I have a lot of cats outside. They just keep populating. I'm gonna have to get not literally 1,000. They're probably 10, about 12, 15, potentially maybe a little more. But yeah, I gotta figure how to. They're cool, pretty cats. I feed them, etc. But I gotta figure that out. It's been a long time for me, but I know how it was for sure, mommy. It's okay to do what? Oh, as far as the ink wise, or as far as, I'm sorry, because I left for a second, so I lost my thought. Oh, what's up, everybody? Boom, Johnny. Hey. Nah, he have a new girl that he posting love. Yeah, he don't love. That temper you is feeling for a minute. Hey, what's up, K. Lewis? Welcome on. Welcome to live. How's life? How's everything? How's your weekends? That's awesome to see you catching my life. But yeah, no, but what you call it? But yeah, the relationship, it's tough. But you just gotta once again adapt to your situation, observe your environment. Oh, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. How you holding up, my mask, man? Emotion wise. Once again, sorry for your loss. Day by day, baby steps, and yeah, it's I get that most definitely. But I tell you, life relationships, we just talking environment. The idea is day by day, baby steps most definitely, and just enjoy life to the fullest. Oh, always my amps were here, to show love to each other every which way. When someone's amps down, we pick them up, best as, so they don't get too lost in their head. Because I remember our heads are best friend, our worst enemy. Because why? The overthinking beats us up really bad. And that's how my coworker was talking about that. He's like, man, I wish, man, I could just shut up my thoughts for a minute. Oh yeah, we all say that shit. It'd be beautiful to have a light switch and turn off our, especially at nighttime, we're trying to go to sleep. Because why? Overthinking beats us up every which way. every which way, and that's hard, and that's why we have restless nights, and that's why that's what we dream a lot, because our head's overthinking. And even like you said, for example, let's say you go to sleep and you didn't dream for the most part, but if you were to make record yourself with the video wise, the camera, etc., your body will be moving around because your body's reacting to your dream, even though you don't remember your dream. Your body's actually still moving around because it's still overthinking, and that's why you have restless nights. Me personally, blessed in life. When I sleep, I die. But yeah, but it's, once again, day by day baby steps. We were just talking vibe. Whatever, Rick James, how you doing? Welcome to Live. And just share our knowledge, and like the idea is to make life easy, best as. I just try to simplify it. I know I say things easily, like I'm over it every which way. But a lot of people are going through it, they get in the feelings, which you have the right to, most definitely, every which way. But the idea is to do it on your part, is to do communication and comprehension. Why are you going through your feelings? And with that said, I'm going to do a TikTok about that. So I was one of my followers, vice versa, we follow each other, etc. She was in her life. She's going through, she's going through the healing process, etc. She's really young. I would say maybe like mid-20s, potentially like 22, 23ish. And then someone was, I jumped in the live at work while I sit for a millisecond to see what she was talking about, and she was about healing, most definitely. But this a random person was just, but if you read the comments, it was they weren't saying anything wrong. They were just saying, hey, I know you go through your feelings, but you need to work on yourself, and you need to heal. And she read the word heal, and it triggered her, and she started just starts cussing, etc. This is my life, and I'm just like, hey, yo, Reina Queen, was definitely it's your life, but I'm gonna just keep it 1,000 with you. Those words, by saying heal, that triggered you. That's because why it's trauma. You're gonna hear it a lot on TikTok. You fall back, heal, work on yourself, heal, etc. Learn to love yourself. Self-love, forgive, obviously not forget. And that's it. If it's gonna trigger you, because you hear it all the time from all the M's that are more healed on you, because you have your healing process, awakening process, awakened with a lot of M's right here, eventually become woke in the matrix. Now you call everybody out. And with the narcissists, narcs, I call everybody out. But I do it in an open-minded way. I'm not trying to if I get you in your feelings, I did my job. Now the idea on your side, because my side I'm doing communication comprehension. On your side, you're doing communication. If I triggered you, which I did my job. Now the idea is to comprehend why I triggered you. If I don't know you from Adams, you're watching my TikTok, you're watching my live, etc. I don't know you from Adams. Then am I the problem? Are you the problem? Or are these words the problem? That's what you gotta ask yourself. I know the answer, but I'm not gonna answer for you. I'll hold your hand and guide you. Because here's the kicker: all the answers to life, for the most part, in your head. This side, whatever side you want to choose, ask the question. This side knows the answer. The downfall over time in life, we lost ourselves. Overthinking beats us up, and we lost our way of training our thought. That's why we do a lot of mistakes. We do a majority of our decisions in life is premeditated, and when we do wrong a lot, it's easier to lie, have excuses in life, SOS, stuck and stupid. 1.3 wrong answers, analogies, metaphors. It's easy to lie every which way and run from your problem, have excuses in life. Blame everybody in the mother but yourself. Than to tell the truth and have self-accountability. I get that, most definitely. But over time, you can do it. Because once you start telling the truth, and especially to yourself, you feel a lot better about yourself. Even when you go through shit in life, yes, it sucks, most definitely. But you gotta try to, study your environment and try to comprehend why you're going, what you're going through. Because remember, it's our life. This is our life. Don't forget about that. Don't follow the crowd. Don't be part of the crowd. Fuck all the, cosmetics wise, accessories and bullshit. You can't do so much with that. It's cosmetics. It can buy you temporary happiness in life, yes, but it can't buy you true happiness. Because true happiness, authentic love unconditional love is from yourself, first and foremost, 1,000 before anybody else in the world. You gotta love yourself 1,000, mind, body, heart, soul, and self 1,000 before you can love anybody else in the world 1,000. You got love for others, yes, but not 1,000. Because why? You don't love yourself 1,000. And with that said, which I'm gonna get that on my rib cage, like Jesus, you know why he got when he passed away, he died. The soldiers stabbed him in his ribs to verify that he died, quote unquote. I'm gonna get in my rib cage also, and it's the riddle, for all M's and narcs that die with it every which way because they won't learn how to love themselves. They are their own karma. They don't even know that. To realize them, you will die with that riddle also, but you can eventually become woke, learn to love yourself, and then comprehend that riddle, and that won't bother you no more. But the riddle basically like this: who's the problem? The person in the mirror, or the person looking in the mirror? That's why a lot of hate ourselves. We can't look in the mirror because why? We've been diminished. We've been demolished so many times. We've been belittled. We question our self-worth because why? relations, people, etc. I like that one. Thanks, love. No, I tell you, me, I'm always thinking stuff, and I was like, cool. That's why I'm saying, like, I was telling my girl, I was like, on my back, I'm thinking on my back, because all my little 25, 27 notes, my personal notes, I'm going to probably potentially put on my back, all of them, all in order, etc. Have them like little scrolls, I guess, or just notes. So, and take a picture of it and be like, what's all that? It's my personal notes. You don't believe me? Look at my TikToks. You probably see me all over on TikTok. When people are going through the emotions, I drop them on there like 25, 27. I know it's overwhelming for the person that's the TikToker, but I'm just dropping my notes and knowledge, and that's it. They can read it, not read it. That's their choice. A lot of M stuff, they actually block me because they think I'm like trolling. Like, I go, no, trolls just negativity bullshit, or they like you see on TikTok lately. I mean, I don't know on your side of TikTok, but my TikToks, whatchamacallit, do it in scroll form. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I could do that. Probably like a big scroll or smaller scrolls. I gotta talk to Bobby. He like I give him ideas, and then he'll top it off. But with that said, like like on TikTok wise, I got a lot of people that are trolling, or they post like, hey, if you go on your WhatsApp, whatever, this doctor's, the spells to save my relationships, give my life back, and then they have like the OnlyFans. They're following me. They follow me, a lot of them. Then you check out their content, and it says, their bio says, shout out to dating link, whatever. They're basically their OnlyFans page. So I'm gonna do a TikTok, be like, I like to get shout out to all my OnlyFans followers and stuff. You can find me all you want, I'll agree with it, but I don't need to go to your website. More power to you, do your thing. All you trolls are the same with the spells, etc. Do that most definitely, but thank you for everything. But thanks for following me. Do this short form with burn edges. Oh yeah, for sure, babe. I'll talk to him. Bobby will take care of that. Hey, Dai, welcome to life. How's it going? But yeah, I tell you that's why all this thing. And then so that's why I'm saying my birthday in February. Wise, I'm doing my sideburns. It'll say love here. It'll say love. It's probably bigger, definitely bigger than this. Bigger. Then I mentioned I have my neck. I talk about the mansion because remember the mansion NF, the rap artist. Which I'm gonna call it. I took his analogy. If you listen to the song, it's an awesome song because it talks about your head basically. And from there, I took his analogy and then made it my way because my head, I tell people all the doors are pinned wide open. That's why your overthinking is going. Because if words bother you, that's because of trauma. Because why it triggers trauma. If you're not go your exes, past pain, toxic love. I've told you toxic love, trauma, and child trauma 1,000. That's why your head is overthinking. Which triggers what? PTSD, anxiety, emotional breakdowns, paranoia, loneliness, mental health issues, suicidal thoughts, all that negative shit, right? Because why? All the doors are painted wide open in your mansion, and that's why the idea is to get it. Isn't it hurt? Like these stung pretty good, but lucky I drank like basically 2 double shots of Fireball, so that calmed me down for a minute, But that's about my neck. He's like, I'm gonna tell you now, the sides stung pretty good, the fronts and the sting pretty good. So the idea is to do it like a mansion. And what I just mentioned, as far as your overthinking, because all doors are painted wide open, I'm gonna get everything I just said. PTSD, mental health, anxiety, emotional breakdowns, suicidal thoughts. I'm gonna have it on the sides. So when people be like, "What's up with the mansion?" I go, I'm put on there. I'm put a mansion somewhere, a mansion and NF, and I think the bottom I'm gonna put like triggers overthinking, and this will probably be like bigger letters so you can see it. Like, why is that? Because this is your mansion, this is your head. It's an analogy. It's your head. All the doors are painted wide open, and this is triggers, and I'm gonna have all here, all what I just told you, and then triggers overthinking. There you go, and I'm stabbing the heart. But the idea is that I can stab in your heart or stab in your sides, whatever side you want to use. And then as a narcissist, you'll stay with that. As a church lost stem, eventually you take the knife out. And once you go through the healing process, awaken and become in the matrix, you will comprehend what I just told you. And then finally, you'll get it. I tell you, it took me 39 years of my life. 40 now. If you're, 18 at heart always. But if you're younger than that, 20, imagine being 20, 25 and becoming woke in the matrix. To have your life every which way and blessed. Now you comprehend what everything happened to you. I promise you this, you will love life 1,000. Because why? You comprehend everything. Now Mother Nature's beautiful, and you just keep positive amps around you that healing like you healing, or now you're healed now, and push on arcs energy vampires away. Anyone that's negative, etc. But you won't be mean to them, you elaborate with them, Hey Jane, how's it going? Welcome to the live. How you been? How's life? How's everything? How was your Thanksgiving? ready for the holiday as far as Christmas. But yeah, so I tell you this. This is all. It's all ink therapy. It's a story for everybody. So that, I mean, personally, like, I forget about my eyebrows, right? So my coworkers or people on the streets, they be seeing them, and they look at me all crazy, especially here in Little Mexico. I'm gonna say this is all. I'm gonna say the devil. But I tell people, if you see people with me, pretty, I'm a socialist, right? So like if I see anybody, because I love ink therapy, I ask them, hey, what does that represent? Like, is there a story behind it? And then we're talking about it, and that's the beautiful thing about the situation. But with that said, what I would do take about the ink therapy is there's people, yes, they get their ink done, right? Especially like me, if I talk to a female about the ink, they'll get like all paranoid and like nervous. Like, anyways, as far as I'm gonna do a TikTok about that ink therapy, like, male, females, especially females, like, if someone comes up to you and they start talking about your ink and y'all paranoid and stuff, like, for sure work on yourself, but like, if they're not passing no boundaries, like, you should be able to read people. If they're gawking at you, passing boundaries, understandable, because now they're listening over you, etc., right? Understandable, I get that. But if they're just talking to you, genuinely just talking to you, like me, I remember I was just doing my routes in the ice cream vending business, and I saw this tall white girl. She's on point, she looked good, etc. But I just thought, hey, miss, you have nice ink. I like your ink. And she was like, look at me, I'm paranoid. I said a little bit louder, hey, miss, no passing boundaries, but I like your ink. You did a good job. My man asked, there's a story behind it. She said, oh, thank you. And she said, and then she starts talking about it. But you see, but the thing is, her walls are up, but she's probably getting used to hitting all the time. And I go, I was like, no passing boundaries, just give you a compliment, And that's why I'm gonna do a TikTok about that. I say, just read people. You can tell when someone's listening over you and when they're not. If not, then they're how to read people a lot better. Found out before that my mom had cancer. Oh snap! Praise and hugs for your moms, man. How's she holding up so far? Hey, Caitlin, Jupe, how's it going? But yeah, so that's why I love ink therapy because once again, it's a story. I'm not saying that good about that my dad died of cancer. I'm sorry. No, yeah, C word cancer, that's tough. But the only positive, if you're, if your parents, whomever's at a higher age, that used to live, a longer life. Nowadays, like my generation, the 80s, and younger guys, we're whatchamacallit, we're the 50s, we get the S word, stroke. 60s, we get the C word, cancer. She didn't look good yesterday. I'm sorry. Why do they make chips so hot? Damn, my nose is running. Which one you eating? The Tim's jalapeno ones, or like or what Takis and stuff. I don't like doing spicy. Like I do Tim's here and there, but even then that's hot, man. My dad was 75. That's awesome. He's a positive. He's up in their age. Like I'm telling you, I meet a lot of people. They're 50, 60, and they're already out. So me with my kids, I'll be messing with them. 10 more years, they get an S. The S S word was that stroke. And when I hit 60, the C word, cancer. So I only got like 20 years tops out of me, and I'm kicking the bucket. But my mom is 70. Oh, that's the positive. She's up there. But praise and hugs for her most definitely, and just tell I know you said dumb, but happy thoughts best times. Because remember, stress is a killer. That whole thing with stress is a killer. 1,000. Because think about it. Even when you're younger, you're stressing a lot. What happens to you? You feel like having a heart attack, anxiety attacks, because you're overthinking way, way too much. And I don't miss those, man. Like those chest pains, oh man, do not miss it at all. And the idea is when you're stressing that bad is the idea is to try to comprehend what's triggering the stress, who is it, etc. If you're nearby, try to calm yourself down. If not, you will have a lot of medical issues. You will trigger medical issues because why? Your head's your best friend, your worst enemy. You're overthinking way, way, way too much. I remember I was like 25, 26, roughly around there. And my first baby mom, nurse 10,000, stressing the shit out of me every which way, And I just, and that's why, honestly, I would stay away, like a lot of amps, stay away from them best as, run the streets, do errands. Me, although I was working on cars, I was barely home, Because I wasn't avoiding my kids. Except for my daughters, yes, but that's why I tried to see them best as much as I could. But I was just avoiding my ex. I didn't want to deal with the mouthpiece. I don't want shit in my ear, And I would get massive chest pain because I'm stressed. I'm trying to, try to do good in life. Best as and do good, but they're still mistreating me, doing wrong, right? All the good shit. And then I was at Walgreens in Seattle. I was telling like the pharmacist, like, hey, can I talk to you? Like I feel like my chest is really bad. Like I don't know, potentially having a heart attack or gonna have a heart attack. They're like, how old are you? I was like 25, I think 26. Like, it can happen, but it's very, very rare. Because what that feeling is called, you're having an anxiety attack. Anxiety attack, what is it? Because of anxiety. You overthink, whatever you're stressing about a lot, overthinking about a lot is triggering it. And he's like, right now you're young, but when you get older, if you don't take care of yourself, take care of your body, when you're 40, 50, and you have anxiety attacks, that will trigger a stroke. I promise you it will. Whatever you're stressing about a lot, you need to try to fix that situation. If not, you won't live a long life. That's why a lot of people get strokes at a young age and cancer at a young age, because it's triggering everything. Your body's going bonkers, basically. And that is that control your overthinking. And yeah, no, I'm blessed now, so you know, I don't miss none of that stuff. And that's why I just tell people, I just tell a story and that's it. Because once again, your head's your best friend, your worst enemy. So the idea is to try to learn to love yourself, man. Comprehend yourself. And then I understand situations get shitty. Partners destroys, yes. But here's the kicker. If they're amps, every amp destroys itself also. By doing what? Body hopping, etc. You know, they don't even know it. Like, actually, that's why I did a TikTok to talking about the V card, the virginity card, etc. And the young cat was like saying that I worried about it, etc. And then I lost it. And it's whatever to me. It's just fucking. I'm just like, very true, right? But with that said, that you're saying that now when you're older, if you comprehend it, you destroy. You can body hop all you want to do as you please, with whom you please, most definitely. But you will destroy yourself. I promise that. That's what I tagged the female. I believe she's 18 going to 19, or she's 19 now, and she was like, made TikTok saying that being 19 or 18 going to 19, that she still has the V card. I was like, yo, cherish that shit. And do not lose to the wrong person. I tried to say that I was 20, like almost 21 years old when I lost it I did traditional bullshit, and then I saved it for the wrong person, and I got destroyed. Don't do that. And then she's like, I know that's the part that's scary. I go, I understand, but that's what you're young, but you gotta read people. If not, then you lose it to narcissists, they will destroy you. Especially why I think you see people out here that are, they're ex-narc for like 15, 20, 30 years. And we're not talking about amps and narcs and stuff. So now I'm like, don't feel bad. It's cool. And never too late. Now you get your life back. My holiday was depressing. Was it because the news with your mother? Jenny, my masculine. And I'm sorry, it's day by day baby steps, We're here for you, best for you. We're here for you, best ass. And praise and hug for most definitely for your moms, because yeah, that's tough to see where like the body, etc. It's not fun. I tell you, as far as work, well, yes. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. No, I totally get that. I totally get that. Lubibet, how you doing? Welcome to live. How was the weekend? How's family? I'm afraid for my mom. I know that's tough. I'm definitely dealing with cancer or any medical issue wise, because we can give them love and support every which way. Try bring them up, and that's the idea, to do best as. But it's their body. That they're the ones going through it, and that's. But all we can do is hold their hand. That's all we can do is hold their hand and pick them up, and keep them on the happy thoughts, Do not let them try to sit on the negative thoughts of having it, And I totally get it. It's for sure easier said than done. I get that. But that's why we just show them love, pick them up, making crack jokes with them, Hey, that's what I know. Welcome to live. That's like me. I'm a socialist. I love talking 1,000, right? And I'm blessed to be 1,000 in the matrix. I have all the ink, etc. But I will not be okay. With the support team, you do better. It just don't fall too much on yourself, And yes, you gotta do yourself most definitely, but you gotta have a support team. Like, we're here for you, Don't give up on yourself. And I know, just don't. I understand, easier said than done, but don't overthink the situation. And cherish every day with her, best as, Because the thing with human lives, we have a time frame, a time limit. Nobody knows when they're gonna go, and that's the tough part, most definitely. But as long as you cherish every day with them, best as, that's all that matters. You have good memories, you leave on a good note, because the doctors give you time frames, but like tell people, day by day in baby steps. As long as you wake up above ground, another day to heal, another day to do good work on yourself. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, aka the future. I might not wake up tomorrow, so I started talking about with everybody I can, chop it up, leave on good notes with everybody. That's all I can do. That's what anyone can do in this world. But if you overthink the situation and you stress yourself more on top of your stress, which I understand, you said it done because that's a serious issue, then you're gonna stress yourself more. And then if your mother sees you're stressing, she's gonna stress more because she understands because of her condition. All the family's gonna get more stressful on top of whatever stress they have. It's just a domino effect. But that's why we try to do pick them up best as and just vibe with them best as, quote unquote, if we can, you know. Just cherish every day with her. Oh yeah, no, it's as like me was like when I was younger with my grandma, like, you know, I felt bad, but when you're young, you know, half of me is dead already because my dad is gone. If anything happens to my mom, I'm dead completely. I totally understand that, you know, like on that part, like, but you know, the idea is, you know, she does it. She lives longer, you know, a lot longer. But, you know, no, for sure I won't prepare you for that, most definitely not. Late too, babe. Hey, Katrina K, how's it going? What you gonna call it? But, you know, that's why if you watch, that's why I love that movie, I promote the Shadow, Collateral Beauty. That's what it is. Like, it's hard to comprehend, but because if you're going through, that's why I was recommending to Church and Lost Stamps to watch Collateral Beauty, because that will trigger your which way. Like me as an individual, I don't shed a lot of tears. I don't shed a lot of emotions. Like, I'll chop it up, I what you said it, but if you're going through your feelings, you're crying, I'll sit there with you, but I'm not gonna shed tears with you. When I was to Church and Lost Stamp, I would shed tears with you because I put myself in your shoes, right? And that's what amps do. We do. That's why we shed tears, etc. Because we put ourselves in the shoes. The downfall with that, you can't save the world. You will overstretch yourself every which way. Now that I'm woke, etc., I'm not just I vibe with you. I hold your hand. Like, yo, I know exactly those feelings. That's why I have it. The motto, you know, your pain is my pain. I died like you died, and I totally get that. You have to look from a perspective of celebration of life, friend. Oh yeah, most definitely, and that's the thing, humanity-wise. You know, humans, we're delicate creatures, very emotional, go through a lot, right? Because think about it. For the most part, I'm trying. Everybody's not working. Oh, as far as the medical part, financial part, oh that'll be a little tough. But I believe they could potentially help you with the doctors. But I don't know too much about that as far as financial issue. You know, sorry, I know that puts a lot of stress. You know, but sorry, like I was saying, oh, like I was telling my buddy at work, I was like, humans wise, we're very delicate. You know, we know we speak. You know, we acknowledge, quote unquote, right? But you think I go animals? Look around. There's animals, insects, etc. They're doing survival of the fittest. Maybe they speak in their tongue, right? But I doubt they have what the problems we have as humans. You know, we potentially might have a little war in here, but you know, that's just them. You know, but they're not going. We're going through. I doubt they're going through emotions like we are. You know, body hopping all like crazy jazz and destroying themselves for the most part. Us humans, like the world's bad because of us. We can't blame nobody else but ourselves. You know. And that's the thing. So, hey, lovely bars, how's it doing? Welcome to live. How was your weekend? How's the family? How's health? Haha, still hurting from my dad. Now my heart is hurting from my mom. Day by day, baby steps, Janie. You know, and just happy thoughts, best as. Don't overthink it too much. Yes, the potential is there, most definitely. But that's what I'm saying. Try to cherish your time best time with her. You know, talk to her, etc. Because though, if you leave it it's not even in a bad note. But let's say you didn't get a chance to talk to her, or you could have, but you didn't, because you're quote unquote busy. Then what? That's the feeling that it sucks, because then you live with that, you know. My heart is hurting for my dad, and my heart is hurting for my mom. Oh yeah, I get that, most definitely. My family lost my parents, but I lost my grandmother and those family members. Now with that, so like that's why I say cherish time with them best. Like my grandma, literally, you know, she lived down the road, like shit, not even two minutes from me, literally. And me, since I was so busy in life, like yes, no good. She was overweight, etc. I told my uncle and them that yo, she gotta live longer if she would have took care of herself. And I asked if I could take her to the mall, you know, walk with her to go for walks. Cause I told my uncle, like my family members, like yo, all she does is eat and just stay outside, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, she's getting weight. So how is she supposed to take care of her health, right? So I could have visited her, but since I was quote unquote busy in life, I didn't. I was going to the markets, have some of my ex, and doing computers. I was everywhere. I was doing way too much for an individual, way too much. I was surprised my body, you know, put up with myself for the most part. And then I believe she passed away 2 years ago, or it's been a minute, but 2 years or 3 years ago. But I believe 2 years ago. Next on my birthday in February was. So basically, she died before that, basically, but she was on life support, but they cut her officially off on my birthday. And that sucks, because why? She's literally down the road, 2-3 minutes from me. And I pass her house every damn day. And I stopped once every so many months. She would tell me, like, yo, you should stop by more often. I see you pass by all the time. And I tell you, yeah, sorry, Grandma, I'm doing this and that. I'm in Seattle, I'm doing markets, doing stuff at home with the kiddos, doing errands, with my girl or ex then, and doing computers. I'm everywhere. And now, it sucked, man. I live with that. I could have started. It's just a high. If I can stop by and say it's just a high, But that's why, I learned from my mistake. And I share it to the world. Like, yo, cherish your family, cherish your friends, cherish your people best as. And especially if they're older, say what's up to them. Stop by. It's just a hi. I promise you they'll be happy to see you. He was a hi. I'm sorry, I'm busy. Cool. They'll like tell you mad love. And that's why it sucks with definitely. But now I know. Now I know that. So that's why I just share it to the world. And my side doing communication comprehension. Your side you do communication. You can comprehend that whenever you choose to. You don't have to. Even if you're bumping heads with them, you can still say show them love, etc. Tell them I love you, even if they hate your ass. Even if they're a narcissist, tell them yo I love you. Narcissists hate love, because they don't understand, they don't comprehend that yet. But if not, then that's what I'm saying. If they leave or they pass away, and y'all left on a bad note. When anyone passes away in this world, good or bad, emperor, etc., whatever, the last conversation you have with them sits with you. Because now you're in disbelief, like, damn, I haven't talked to him in a year or two. I just talked to him yesterday. What'd you tell him yesterday? How'd y'all leave? Well, we got into an argument. Well, they didn't pass away because your argument, that just a tragic thing happened. Cancer, suicide, car accident, something tragic, right? And now in your head, that last conversation with them, that's what sits in your head to your last dying breath. It plays in your head every time you think about it. You see anything, you watch a movie or flick, etc. Someone going through a death. It triggers your emotions, right? But the idea is to comprehend it. So that's my brother. That's not what happened to my brother. But every damn reason, yes, not comprehended why it all happened, and that was his way out because he couldn't do it himself because he was tired of his life. And it sucked him definitely, but that's why I like conversation. I told him, when I dropped him off at the motel, like, yo, you want to drink? Like, I don't really drink, that. I told him, yo, behave, chill, do good. I'm getting in trouble. He just laughed, like, no, I'll do good. And that was our last conversation. Next day, boom, outies. That's what I tell people. Just try to cherish time with the people best as and leave in a good note. And that's why don't sleep bitter. Don't sleep bitter or mad best as. Where try to calm yourself down because you might not wake up tomorrow. I believe you shouldn't sleep angry. That's my belief. I know a lot of us do in the beginning because you're trying to go into shit in life, trying to comprehend things, and that's why the idea is to have a happy home, quote unquote. If not, if it's broken, what are you gonna do to make your home happy? That's the question. That's the idea. Hey, Beth, welcome to life. How's it going? How's family? How's life? And that's what I believe in. That's why, I live to the fullest every day. I'm blessed to wake up above ground, another day to go do my little routine, go to work. Like me, I'm doing 13 days this pay period. So go to work, bullshit with everybody, and after that, do some TikToks, go, for sure in the morning, go do some gym therapy, and just do my routine. Like, my life is just a broken record. It's not going to change, really. The job, I love it. It's very physical because I push the windows, but I love the environment. All of you had to jump on there. They're like, yo, got a pretty cool crew. Like, yeah, we vibing, man. We chop it up, bullshit, etc. And once again, all the new cats believe I'm the manager. I'm going to the gym tomorrow. Finally got sick, had to heal up. Oh yeah, well, happy you're doing better. But it was definitely, it's all I promote the gym therapy because we got to take care of our bodies, take care of us, especially as we get older. But yeah, gym therapy, I love gym therapy. I love working out because I feel good after I'm done. Then I'm blessed. But with that said, I'm gonna do some TikTok stitches about that, especially with males. Shit, because nowadays females, yes, they wear the leggings, etc. Guys are lusting like crazy. They're gawking like crazy. Like, dude, it's good to. I tell my girl, I see anyone, yeah, they're beautiful, they're blessed, they're solid, and that's it. Appreciate beauty, and that's it. Now, when you're lusting and dressing them, etc., that's passing boundaries. And if you're with a partner, you're doing that shit, you should not be in a relationship. End of story. Need it bad, been going crazy without it. Pay attention, like, oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, I haven't gone since. Let me see. I think Friday. Yeah, I need to stay more consistent, but that's why I try to watch what I eat. But I love gym therapy. When I go there, I usually go for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And typically I go 5 days. 5 days a week. I usually go Monday to Friday. The weekends I take it off. I'll do at home. I'll do like little push-ups, or I'll do burpees at home, and that's it. But I have my body rest for the weekend. Because me, when I work out, I do cardio for like half hour, an hour, and then I do my physical stuff with weights wise and with the knowledge equipment. I push myself hard, so I do 5 sets of 20 or whatever I do. Same here. I mix my days off from the gym. Almost definitely. But see, when I go work out, I do basically the same routine I did in high school. So I go walk in there, I do my cardio first, get the body going. Then I'll do my. So remember, I do 5 sets of 20, but I gotta do it, consistently wise. My last set, if I do it pretty good and I struggle too much, I'll jump to another 5 pounds, another 10 pounds. So whatever I do, like I walk in, I'll do my stomach, right? 5 sets of 20. I'll do a leg press, 5 sets of 20. Back extensions, 5 sets of 20. Extensions, back rows. And that's with knowledge equipment. And then I'll do I could do leg press, my back, and then back extension. So yeah, back row, back extension, leg press, and then my stomach for 5 to 20 on knowledge equipment. Free weights, I do my side bends. I do curls, and then bench press. And that's it. I do the same routine 5 days. For the most part, I stay consistent 5 days a week. Same routine. I walk in, do it, and then walk out, and that's it. Feel good, blessed, and I'm rolling, And then I work out at work because I'm pushing, heavy ass windows all day. All day. For 10, 12, 14 hours, etc. It depends on what we're doing, etc. But, gym therapy is fun, man. Because I just vibe and I love, me personally when I'm working out. Even working out, work in general, I listen to all types of music, yes, but I love listening to breaking music, depressional music, suicide music. Sounds wild, but it's because I comprehend it a rich way. Like, that's what I tell people as an individual. You want to test yourself emotionally, mentally, listen to, breaking music, depressional music and suicide music. If it gives you your feelings, why? You're still healing. Because you know how that feels, and it sucks, most definitely. But that eventually is when you go into awaken and become woke stage eventually. Now you comprehend it. To me, it's beautiful. It sounds crazy, but it's beautiful. Now, that's why these artists they're beasts with their words and their analogies and stuff, and we comprehend, and it hurts most definitely. But once you get over it, it don't hurt no more. Popcorn movie time 1000. I got myself a gym playlist. Try to lift myself up. Put motivational and uplifting music. Almost definitely, that's for sure. That's why, for sure, playlist up a lot because you keep it pushing, keep it motivated most definitely. But I tell everybody, eventually, if you wanna test yourself emotionally, mentally wise, see how you're holding up. Like I can say with my playlist, and I've said to about like 5-10 people on all platforms, and they're like, you work out with this music? I go, yeah, I work out, driving, going to work, etc. In general. Like how, you don't get emotions. Like, no, I understand, I comprehend why I went through all that. I know those feelings, And that's what I tell them. That's why you test yourself, because if your triggers like any past that, which is nothing wrong with having a memory, but now if you sit there and get bitter, hatred, or you start crying, you get emotions because why? You haven't let go of that person 1,000. That's why. I'm interested in Spotify. Yeah, Spotify. Yeah. I can DM you, or I can text you my list. I can text you my list. You don't have to, I believe you don't have to have Spotify, but anyways, yeah, it'll open up and they'll show my playlist, and I have like my I believe I call them like breakup music. Then I have like depressional music, etc. And it's just like it was words for words, man. I'm just like, I comprehend all those feelings. I don't miss none of that. Oh, if you want to, I'll text you my Spotify. I believe I can say it there. If not, Messenger either. Or I think because I have Android. So Android, if it's too long, it'll split it in half. And then when it breaks the link is broken. The only way you do it is through Messenger, or I believe I shared on TikTok, the DMs, I believe. But then from there, just copy and paste it. For sure, do the. Oh yeah, no, I tell you, I'll send it to him most definitely. Hey, Annie's like medium. Welcome to live. If you're here, I tell you right now, if my connection is unstable, so I don't know if you hear me. If I'm choppy, I don't know. My side shows good, but it says unstable connection. And more likely, once again, I'm a geek and a techie. The reason being is because, it's the weekend on TikTok. The servers are overloaded which I don't comprehend, because they have the money. They can just get more servers. They can make it work, man. They can make it efficient, but they're IT guys, not my IT guys. So with that said, that's the reason why I was showing my side. Healing journey is a bitch. Hate the feeling of being nervous. Oh yeah, nervous, paranoia, and stuff like that. Oh, it is, but that's the healing process. It's painful. Yes, it's causes anxiety, causes paranoia, it causes a lot of negativity wise. But the idea is just to fall back. And nothing's wrong being alone, so you can comprehend what you're going through. So you just watch your environment, and observe your triggers. Observe your triggers every which way. Along the positive feelings, then you're good. But anything that's negative, paranoia, anxiety, etc., that's negative stuff. You have to try to figure if you was doing good, what's up, Forrest? If you was doing good, right? You're having a good day, and all of a sudden, I don't know, you go outside and you see an ice cream truck, and now it triggers you. Try to, if you can, the beginnings's kind of hard, but you'll get it. Try to comprehend, talk to yourself, okay, I was doing good. Why did that ice cream truck trigger me? Why I get my emotions? Why I become sad? Why I become mad, etc. And that's the idea, to do communication comprehension to yourself. So from there, wise, you can try to control your emotions, control your overthinking, because your head's your best friend and your worst enemy, every which way. So that's what I say always. It's as soon as I wake up, really, anxiety? Wait, am I saying that right? Anxiety. Oh, nervousness? Well, potentially, because remember, it's been 3 months? So that you're doing with the ex-wife, so that's codependency-wise. The loneliness beats you up, because that's what we're about. That's why in the beginning of a breakup, as time progresses-wise, the loneliness beats us up, because why? They're not by our sides. But I promise you, it's the best in disguise. You don't need a bunch of sides. And that's why the healing journey is tougher, but with the support teams, a lot. You'll comprehend and go a lot faster. I promise you that. Horse, damn, come here. But anyways, Dashing truck triggers because, now we don't need to be in that fat line. Well, I'm just doing a scenario, babe. But, personally, when I was going through my breakup, right? More like taco trucks, all I want to do is eat. Right? Yo, me personally, I gotta control my greediness. I love food, but don't down for my stomach. I love food. My stomach doesn't love food. I pay the price. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have regular milk products, citric acid, and greasy foods, which is basically everything in the world. The only thing I eat safely is teriyaki, my protein shakes, stuff like that. But tea regular, nah. I can eat tacos, but I pay the price. Bad. Like today, they got Costco pizza. I love Costco pizza, banging ass pizza. I told myself I'm gonna just get 1 or 2 slices. I got 5. I felt hella sick. I felt bad in my stomach. I was like, dude, I'm gonna pay the price. Yeah, I fell apart. I do only 2 to tacos, more veggies and fruit, no bread or soda, protein bars. Awesome. Yeah, me too. I don't, because the Mexican food is good, but it's hella greasy, So I can eat it, but I pay the price. That's why I avoid it best as. So they made that TikTok trend last year, I believe. So the people try to eat healthy, they'll smell a taco and they eat an apple. Smell a taco, eat an apple. That's what I try to do. I'm like, 5. Oh, I know, babe. That's why I'm I'm fine. My body's detoxing as we speak. I'm just that's all. Yep, tomorrow back to my protein shakes. That's the only thing that's safe. Teriyaki safe. Cooked stuff in the oven, safe for the most part. So I got a bad stomach, but that's why I know what my issue is. So tortillas are better, haha. I eat Mexican food, but I incorporate lean protein and more veggies. Oh yeah, veggies, hell yeah, veggies are hella good. I used to eat a lot more, most definitely. But tomatoes, pepinos, cucumbers, broccoli, all that. Oh yeah, mushrooms. I call mushrooms generic meat. I love it because it's chewing stuff. But yeah, so food's hella good, but I just gotta control myself as an individual because I get greedy with damn. Because I know Costco pizza is banging, but it's not good for me. Especially pizza has way too much cheese, way too much milk, but it's so good. I love veggies. Oh yeah, baby, 1,000. Oh yeah, every which way. That's when I worked. I started doing my protein shake. What's that? Oh, it's protein shake. Not with the pozole. Oh, the pozole. Oh, I'll eat it, but I'll die. I'm a whole rabbit. Bugs. Yeah, but I was telling you guys my protein shake, man. Like that. I go, "Yo, you taking that much protein?" I'm like, yeah. But I go, this is more, it's organic, etc. It's not whey protein. That's why you have regular protein and then you have whey protein. Whey protein, if you don't work out, you take care of yourself, you'll become a balloon really fast. Posole's request. What's up, Doc? Right? But yeah, it was 9 o'clock. Awesome. Today, you know how it gets darker now, right? So like me, I woke up, I got here like at, I don't know, 2:30ish. And passed out for 3 hours because I was exhausted, man. And look, outside it's dark, so I'm thinking it's hella dark. Like maybe it's 8 or 9, 10 at night. Nah, it's better like 5. Need protein, bro. Oh yeah, most definitely. See, I do the organic one because it's no, it's not soy, no milk. That's the safest one for me because I don't make me bloated or gassy, etc. Because when you're lactose, which majority protein shakes, protein products have milk in it, I get gassy and bloated. Nah, I'm good. So that's the only one I can actually, drink a lot of, and I'm good and blessed every which way. So, hey, Nissy, be nice. Welcome to life. How's it going? How's your weekend? How's life? How's health? But yeah, and then I get work out. I usually be like conchas, Mexican bread and stuff like that, little cookies for the squad. And lately I started drinking coffee so I can stay awake, stay warm. Because now because we were gonna dock, so it's outside. So it's getting, this week has been decent, but it's wintertime over here. So when it gets cold, And we're out there, hoodies, whatever. Imagine what hoodies is for. That's enough about my job. I always typically dress in hoodies or, sweats. Shorts once in a while, but typically sweats, So when I first started, they're like, oh, you gotta wear pants with the woo. And then I got there, right? My second day I was there, I was in a hurry because I was leaving late. And I was like, and I rocked my, my sweats. And I got them like, oh shit. Like, and I told my boss, hey, I just got here, but I can turn around and go back home. But I left my pants at home. I got my sweats. He's like, he pulled his pants, the sweatpants. I got sweats also. That's for that's more from the office type of thing or the factory. Don't worry about here. What? Say less. Hell yeah. So, Michael, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome to live. But whatchamacallit, that's all of my job. I got my hoodies, I got my sweats, I have my music in my ear, my MP3, my earbud, and talking and vibing with the squad, which is bullshitting all day. Like me, I'll be talking hella shit, but just have fun with it, Like when they break windows, I'll walk up like a dummy, like what up? I'll grab I have my pen or a marker, Sharpie, and then I walk up to him. Can you sign this pink slip please sign the pink slip for that broken window. This is first and last warning. Next when you break, because you don't really get in trouble if you're breaking, because a lot of people don't break windows that often, but when they do, they do, But I'll do bullshit, or let's say I see the crew, they're just talking and bullshit, and they're not even working. I'll be like, oh, walk up. I got you, Wise. I got you. Sign later, man. And we all do it to each other, What's a mind with that cheese? Like, with caffeine, love? Oh, yeah, no, it's caffeine. Yeah, I'm not supposed to have it, but it's good. It's cold. It's warm, But that's the thing. That's a love of job. Like, that's why as an individual, which I will do a TikTok about that, as an individual, like, once you learn to love yourself to the fullest, you just talking and vibing, and that's it, Like, anywhere you go, you leave a presence because you're always positive best as, Yeah, and that's why me personally when I show up and day shift at night, sweet shift rolls up. I just what up, what up, Rito, what's the deal? Like, what's up? In English and Spanish, just chopping it up, right? And then they be like, oh, you be talking like a girl all the time, like all day, every day. Don't be jealous just because you can't talk, And just crack jokes, I crack jokes. It's a beautiful thing, Because now I feel comfortable, because I made it comfortable. Because before that, we were just they're talking, they're talking about work, or whatever, but. They'll crack jokes here and there, but I'm like, yo, why y'all just like dead? So I just started bullshitting with everybody, and from there, now we're all okay. And look at you, man, Mr. Talker. I go all day, every day. It's about talking and vibing, just showing love. I tell you, you have a bad job, I tell you, I've had jobs here and there that were that great, but I make it fun. Like in Alaska, it's very physical setup, right? You'd be tired, but I still crack jokes and bullshit whenever I can because I make my job fun. It's nice and breezy. Oh yeah. Right now, yeah, for the most part, yeah. But I'll probably get off this live in a minute, guys. Probably like 5-10 minutes, and I'll get off. I'll probably do some talk to my girl, and then maybe do some game therapy for like an hour or two. Hey T Garrett, welcome to live. How's it going? How's the family? How's life? But yeah, I'm just tired. I could be talking, but I haven't talked to him for a minute. I'll probably go live later during the day. I typically go now during the day because I would do swing shifts at work Monday through Saturday. So that's to see my lives more, and I start doing more TikTok of computers, so I can share my knowledge to the world because anyone can be a computer technician. So yeah. But hey, what up, little Lisa? Welcome to the live. How you been? How's life? How's everything? But yeah. But I don't know how many people are here. But once again, me, I do my lives now that I'm doing it without music wise, especially. I'm doing it for myself, for you guys, most definitely. Even though when it's on here, I still talk to myself. But the idea is to put, if this live gets saved on servers of the TikTok correctly, I get download it to my phone. I upload it to my YouTube channel. And with that said, the idea is to potentially do Spotify do a podcast. So I can save, because I can convert this video MP4 into an audio, which is MP3, and upload it to podcast. If otherwise, start pushing it on there. Because podcast, for the most part, it's a free for all, not really regulated platform. Right here on social media, TikTok, IG, Facebook, you can get regulated really fast, or have your TikToks removed or blocked because someone got in the feelings. But the positive, if you're smart about it, you save it to your phone. So it doesn't matter if they save it to, if they block you on. If they remove that TikTok because whatever, someone in the feelings, you just, like what I do, I upload it to my IG, my Facebook, my Twitter, and then YouTube eventually. What's up, Jaylene? Kayla, popcorn's done popping. I'm gonna find a movie. Oh, heck yeah. What up, Jaylene? Welcome to live. Nice emoji pic. Hey, gonna come say hi to me when I'm there next week. Oh yeah, I know. What's up, boys? The squad was definitely. What's up, JD? You ready for bed? You got school tomorrow. But yeah, I tell you, I'm gonna investigate the whole podcast thing. So little stoked for that, most definitely. So that's why, once again, computer question, I got you. Software stuff, I got you every way. I know, that's right. If not, timeout, kiss the wall. But yeah, I tell you, computer question, I got you. That's why at work I do, like, I'm not an IT guy, computer guy there, and then I'm helping them out with their computers. There's a book for us. School. Oh, awesome! There you go. Heck yeah! I miss those. Those are fun. Especially nowadays, you have to have all the pretty stuff. And hit those books though about that. Reading therapy, most definitely. You gonna buy some books? Oh yeah. But mom said hi. What up, sis? But I tell you, but yeah, mess with the podcast stuff. Oh yeah, but computer questions, like I was saying, I work. I was trying to apply for the IT position, but I can't get it because I have no credentials, which I already knew that. I don't have. I do the word ID. I don't use hope, pray, and the plan to get the job. I know I'm a beast with computers. It's computers. I can teach anybody in the world. But as I'm no credentials on paper, and I work for no IT companies, computer jobs, etc. Obviously, they're gonna pick people that have credentials over me, which is okay. It's WO. It don't matter to me. I'm out here in the docks. When they're freezing, being stupid, I'm there messing with myself. And that's why. And that's when I talk to IT guys tomorrow. Get there to work early because, or if not tomorrow, for sure Tuesday, I'm getting $12. Oh, there you go. Heck yeah. Go there on Monday for sure. If not by Tuesday, talk to the IT department. Like, check it out. So here's the kicker. On Saturday, we're working. They move the computer to. Bye, Jaylene. Have a good night. See you this week. But later sis, but talked to the IT department like, yo, on Saturday I had to work, so since they moved the computer from base, what is it, 7, 6? What I forget what base, 6 I believe it is. Because every lane has 2 computers, but they took one to the crates because they didn't want to over their wife for scanning and stuff. But so basically on Saturday I had where my truck was at, I couldn't use the computer because they were using it, and that's what the one single computer's there. So I had to use the computer next door. So my coworker grab the Windows, grab it there. He'll have the scanner set up there, and I time scanning, I have to read the other computer. So we're doing our job a little harder because now we're using the computer over there when it should be in our lane, our aisle, etc. So that's what I'm telling IT guys, like, you're IT guys, right? So why don't you make a computer? If not, I can help you guys. I have plenty at home. I can build one together. But I imagine you have spare ones here. And, so you can make my life and everyone's life a lot easier if you make another computer and put it back in the dock. Are you still doing repairs on the school computers? Oh, no, not on the school computers. As far as in schools in general, I used to, not no more because I'm considered crazy. But when I buy them in the lots and I buy them from auction and stuff, oh yeah, I rebuilt them. I sold that all one, and that one she was happy with for 160. Like, hey, SSD, your space, etc. Got all the software, you blessed, and she was happy with it. So, hey, Kuma 277, welcome to live, and that's why I tell everybody, computers, it's nothing. It's real easy to do. I can teach anybody in the world. So, hey, La Familia, welcome to live. But hey, baby girl, welcome to live. That's why the computer stuff, that's why I work at. I'm always doing computer stuff for them. And that's why, I did my coworker's MacBook because he had it for like a minute and it didn't work, right? Because he's like, I turned it on, it's got a little question mark. And I was like, oh, either your SSD got burnt or your hard drive failed or the operating system crashed. And he got lucky and the operating system crashed because his MacBook Airs, they're nice and pretty, but they're overpriced. And I just reinstalled the High Sierra, put software, all this stuff, and tuned it out. So they were giving me grief, like, what's up with IP? You didn't get the IT position. And now you're back here pushing Windows. Like, oh, it's cool, man. Because here's the best part. Like, tell the IT people to fix your computers. They wouldn't know how to fix your computer. And especially for the price I charge, And he's like, oh, you got me there. I go, I'm not giving you grief, though. I go, that's why I tell people in life, like, don't overthink the situation. That I don't like to use the word plan, hope, what's the other word? Yeah, it's just hope and plan. Because if I plan to get the IT position, because I know I'm a beast at computers, or I hoped I would get the position of the IT position, and I didn't get it, what happens? I'll get my feelings. I become bitter. My day goes to shit, and I mistreat everybody because I'm mad because I get the position, right? Because I know what I can do. So I tell you the idea. I use the word idea instead of hope or plan. The idea is to get the IT position. And that's why I say idea, 50-50 shot. 50%, I could potentially get it. Awesome. If I don't, it wasn't meant to be. I go on my day. I keep pushing Windows. I go on my life. I don't become bitter. I don't become a bitch. I don't die. It wasn't meant to be. But it's okay because I'm a computer technician, though. I can go any computer. So I can give the IT guys grief, which, like, the time my boss was telling me for 5 years, like, yo, you're in the wrong. You should be messing with computers. Like, you're good at that. I go, I understand. I'm good at that. Downfall. I didn't go to school. I have no credentials. But it's okay. I don't care. That eventually, potentially, I might, if I get to talk to the IT guy, the manager, which I'll probably talk to him tomorrow, Tuesday, and just tell him. And me personally, I'm the whole trigger warning. I'll stab him in the heart. Like, how long you been here? Let's say he says 10 years. I'm not being rude to you when I say this. I understand, things going on, but first and foremost, their computers, their printers, it's a server, and they all talk to each other. Very easy concept, right? You're not pushing Windows. That's very physical. Very physical, right? So in 10 years, why haven't you made these computers run faster? They're pathetically easy to work on. And just do like a small little debate with them and be like, hey, I'm not trying to throw jabs at you. I'm just saying, like, everybody will function correctly, everything will correctly because it's a business. You need the computers to run correctly. Yours are freezing up and loading up, and I'm out there in the docks adjusting them best as because I don't have the admin password to make it a lot better. And there's easy upgrades you can do to them, very, very inexpensive. And if it's too much time consuming for you wise, if you don't want to do it because it's a computer, because you have 100 or 1,000 computers, I'll do all 1,000 for you. I'll talk to the office, pay me for my time, etc., and that's it, you know. And then from there, once it's all decked up, everything works together. Everyone's happy because you don't have no more computers that are freezing up and loading up. Haters, no, babe, it's all good. No, it's totally good, babe. It's totally good. That's how it is. That's how any business, you know, that's anybody. You're always gonna have haters. You're always gonna have people that want to belittle you, wise. But if you know what you know, no one can hurt you because you know they're just petty words. You stab them in the heart, and then that's me. I tell people they're pathetically easy to work on. IT guys get all bitter about it, and the feelings be like, if they're so easy, why don't you work with them? Why work with the companies? Because I did it personally myself. I do it by myself. That's why. If you don't believe me, I can show my TikToks, go to my little, which I haven't really posted anything, which I probably will start posting stuff on my TikToks for my other YouTube channel for computer side. But look, it's a broken record. All you need is RAM, a hard drive, you get past your SSD, operating system. Ooh, wow, you're a computer technician. Hardest job in the world. You know? Hey, Silence. 80, how you doing? Welcome to live. But that's what I tell people in any profession, any job you do. You adapt to the situation. Trip, don't fall, that's the situation. Let them hate on you. And keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. You know? And that's the idea. Me personally, like, that's what I've always been for the most part. That's why a job when they, you know, gaslight your ass, you know, if you didn't do anything wrong, but they're hating on you stuff, they want to, you know, snitching you, whatever they want to go against you wise, you know, they give the warning or they're going to write you up. They give you a pink slip. Like, me personally, I love pink slips. Like, if I just keep it short. I'd be like, yo, dude, oh, you need a pink slip. Like, what do I sign? What? What do I sign? I need a sign. I don't care. You know, tell me what you're going to tell me. Tell me I'm doing wrong, etc. It don't matter to me, wise. I'm going to sign it and go back to work. What? Sure, you're not scared. You're not. Well, it's just a pink slip. You're making me famous. You want my signature? What do I sign? I gotta go take care of my customers, and that's it. And I tell people, don't let people gaslight you in life, threaten you with position, all that shit. And that's what I tell everybody in my work. Yeah, I don't care. They let me go. I'm a good worker. I know what I do. As long as you're a good employee, as long as you're a good individual in this world, you know, at work, when they let you go, you leave a presence every which way. Especially if you know you're a beast at what you do. Oh, fuck yeah. You leave a major presence, but yo, you can let me go, but it's gonna take 2-3 people to replace me. You gotta learn all this. They hurt my feelings. And then when they let you go and they hit you up because they want you back, but now I'm good, thank you. I moved on for better things. Remember, I'm not good enough, so yeah, that's why you let me go. So why you went back in your life? Why you back in your business? You know, but it's all good. It's all about, you know, vibing, etc. But that's it, guys. I'm about to get off because I'm tired. But gotta shower up and then talk to my girl, probably go gaming therapy for an hour or two, get to the Z's and start back to the routine tomorrow. Gym therapy, then work, TikToks, computers, that life. Alright guys, man, I love and respect to everybody that jumped live once again. Now keep doing good, day by day baby steps. Remember, deal with the present today. Tomorrow, yesterday, the past, then written, can't fix it at all. The idea is to take your notes, learn from the situation, comprehend what happened, and keep pushing. Tomorrow, aka the future, hasn't happened, don't worry about it. Don't overthink the situation, and as long as you wake up above, I'm tired. As long as you wake up above ground, another day to heal, another day to good in this world. Stay fresh, have a good night, take care of your child, Team Squares, keep up this, stay fresh.